My pops' favorite saying is your day will come. Who needs me to stand up? My pops' favorite saying is your day will come. He always says that. As long as I can remember, he says, your day will come. And I think back to being a little kid, and I'm sitting at the table, and they're like, eat all your food. And I'm like, I don't want to eat all my food. And like, we're going to sit here the whole time until you eat all your food. And I'm like, cool, we're going to sit here the whole time then. And it always broke before me, and my father would smile, and he'd say, okay, cool. Your day will come. You see? Your day will come. With this smile, my dad, he's like right there. He's like the Dominican Samuel L. Jackson. Super cool. Roller skating, cool. DJ Central Park parties, cool. Just a cool dude. Kind of looks like a mafioso. I had friends when I was a kid who was like, why does your father hate me? And I was like, no, that's just him. My pop says things to me like, you want to hear a joke? Want to hear something funny? And I said, yeah. He says, I think when my mother dies, I won't be so sad. But I don't laugh. Because I don't get the punchline. And he says, oh, no, not like that. People grieve differently. And I said, yeah. Yeah, they do. My pop says things to me like, I think it's cool you meditate. I think it's cool you're into that Buddhist stuff. I used to do it too when I was a teenager. I really liked it. And I want to ask him, why'd you stop? But who am I to judge this man? I don't know what he knows. I'm really blessed to be where I am, and it's because of him. So how can I ask him that question? This is the same man who, when I was a little kid and I came home from school in a bad mood, he would say, hey, did we sleep together last night? And I had no idea what it meant. And I was like, no. And then fast forward, and we've all slept with people, and it can be awkward the next day, and it all made sense. My pops has got this deep, deep, hammer-filled wisdom. Starts a lot of fights, a lot of arguments. I see his genius. I watched this man manifest everything he has. I sometimes think he's this close to enlightenment, he doesn't know it. Why this pisses me off, I don't know. Fast forward, rewind, 3 a.m., subway platform. He says to my mother, let's do it. Let's give our children everything we never had. What do you want, Nana? She says, our kids never to worry about where the next meal comes from. Something more than a single mattress in our studio apartment we got as a wedding gift, and spaghetti and hot dogs for dinner. And he says, okay, we got the green light. Let's do it. And this is where it began. Scheming, Machiavellian, Alchemy 101 in the Upper East Side wing. They made it all happen. I remember a time in my life where my mother and father each worked a 9 to 5 and then a 7 to 3 a.m. And we didn't see them for a year until me and my sister get a phone call and they say, hey, we bought a house and we're going to Six Flags. And I think to being in college and I come back and I get into this big deal acting school and I write him this letter and oh man, I cried over it. I spent time over it. I was like, this is a big deal. It's Christmas. I'm going to give him this letter after my freshman year. And he's going to love me forever. And it says something along the lines of like, everything I do for you. To which he responds, are you fucking kidding me? And I'm shocked. For me? Don't fucking do anything for me. I didn't do anything I did for you. I did it because I wanted to. Because I wanted to give you what we never had. Because giving you the world means everything to me. I did it for me. Loving you is for me. So if you're going to this school, studying acting, putting a lot of debt on my account. For me, save me the trouble. Don't fucking do anything for me. Do it for you. I start to think maybe my apple is not so far from the tree. I used to think my tree was on a hill, and so when my apple fell, it rolled down, and then down at the bottom of my hill was a river, and that river had a stream, and that stream led here. But I'm starting to think it's pretty flat. And this apple, he looks up to this tree that knows about survival and love, deep, deep rooted love. This tree that always smells good, sometimes a little too much cologne, but always smells good. This tree that can fix anything with 2 hands. This tree that taught me how to install a light bulb over Skype. This tree that ends every single phone call with Mijo, what do you need? I just won the lottery. I'm serious. What do you need? And this little apple hopes. And as his peel comes off and his seeds fall back into the earth, his roots can begin to grow nearly as deep as this tree. So he can become the kind of man he is. A lover, a father, someone who speaks his mind, someone who stands for what he believes in, and has manifested everything he's ever wanted. And so to him,